How you doing today? The fourth and final installment for now of the Firearms I Own series. Today will be one that I'm going to take some crap on, and I'm willing to accept that and post it to you because I want you to be able to make your own choices. It is the ugly Hi-Point 40 Smith & Wesson. It really is ugly. But the sights here, decent sights. Not too bad at all, actually. I have had no jams, even though I've seen a lot of these YouTube videos of people going, oh yeah, I got jams, and I got this, and I got that, you know. But I've had none of those. Nothing. The sights, out of the box, spot on. I fired maybe 250 rounds through it. I mean, not a ton. But the 40 Smith & Wesson rounds are slightly pricey, so I mean, I don't get to shoot it as much as I would like. It's a good gun. For the money, I paid $189 at Cheaper Than Dirt. I have had no issues at all. I mean, it is heavy. You're not going to use this for your CH. Well, you could. But I mean, most likely you're not going to use this as a CHL weapon. It is a brick. Heavy. Cinch your arms out picking it up. Brick. But it works good. And if you have not fired a 40 Smith & Wesson, I mean, it's not a 357 blam, but it's a significantly more blam than a 9. You know, and I mean, ain't no robber gonna take one in the face. I tend to say that a lot, it's almost turned into my catchphrase. The truth is, on the 40, for sure, if you hit somebody, they're probably down, as long as, of course, it's all about shot placement. But if you're a competent shot and hitting a competent place, you should have no trouble. It came with this 10-round magazine, which is loaded full of Blazer rounds. Oops, sorry. They're cheapo rounds. And the reason I showed you those is because my Winchester rounds are my better rounds, but I've used all them at the range, and now all I have is the Apocalypse ones, which are crappy toll ammo and Blazer rounds. But I don't figure in the Apocalypse it's really going to matter horribly. We're going for as many rounds as fits in the big box as possible. So, yeah, I'm going to let that go. Should you buy this gun? For me, I mean, it was good. It was good out of the box. I do recommend putting some rounds in when you purchase this firearm new, and leave it for about 3 days in your closet or your safe or wherever you keep your weapons. Helps you know, get the kinks out of that spring, so it's a lot easier to load, and it prevents against your likelihood of jams where the spring's too tight. A lot of people don't do that. They bitch and go, oh, this works. You know, but be smart, you know. But yeah, I mean, I have no problem with this. The grip is big. I have relatively small hands. I'm 155 pounds. I just have a somewhat muscular look because I'm short. I only am about 5'3", so yeah, 5'4", yeah, probably close to 5'4". But it has a nice big grip on it. The Hi-Point grips are a little slippery. You know, and I'm not crazy about the grips, but you're talking a 40 Smith & Wesson for $189. I mean, I have seen them even cheaper. The review I did on the Hi-Point C9 was $99. It was purchased used at Cabela's. This one was purchased brand new at Cheaper Than Dirt. But they can be found for early hundreds range, you know, 129, that area. And they do come in 380. They come in 9mm, which I have, and there is a larger and the concealed one. You have the 40, which is this one, of course, and then you have the 45 ACP, which I have thought of purchasing, but the 40 is really enough round for somebody my size, you know. Plus, I mean, I don't really need it. I kind of want a revolver next, like 357 Rossi or something. But yeah, go purchase this gun. It's good. I mean, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. I give it that higher number because I am equaling it as $189. I mean, if you want to go spend $500 on a gun, feel free. You'll get a better gun than this. But if you're like me and you're trying to get prepper gear and you're living on a budget and you're in the $200 range and you go, nah, $200 doesn't buy you very much at Cabela's, cheaper than Dirt, Academy. I mean, I don't think they have these at Academy, but I mean if you were purchasing a gun in about the $200 range. You don't have a lot of choices, you know, and I mean, you have some 22 long rifles, maybe some 380s, you know, but I don't know of another 40 or 45 you're going to get for $189. I mean, it shoots straight, dead on. It is heavy, but that does help against the recoil of the 40 Smith & Wesson, where you're going to get a blam instead of lighter 40s that I've shot that are more of a blam. It still scared me quite a bit the first time I shot it, because I never shot a 40. I had just shot smaller rounds, and it did surprise me, and it was pretty loud. But after I got over that, it was fine. Hey, and on a side note, I do not recommend the 40 as a starter gun, you know. I do really recommend, if you're a beginner shooter, to go with a 22 or maybe a 380, maybe the 22 Heritage that I previously reviewed, that is the 22 mag for $150 to $169, depending on which one you get. That is a great starter gun for somebody on a budget. I don't recommend this until you've had, you know, some firing experience with 22s, maybe a 38 or a 9 in your collection, you know. I mean, because it is a big jump from a 22 and even some 9s that are, you know, lower recoil 9s. I mean, it shocked me personally. But okay. The clip needs to get a little whack. And you're good. Thank you for watching my video. And you'll be hearing from me soon.